What's up, guys? Cleaned up Jordan here. So today is Friday, and there's actually an NFL game on tonight. Crazy, I know. So, like I said in my last video, when I think of football season, I think of two kinds of foods. I think of wings and pizza. My last video was on wings, so this week we're doing pizza. Luckily, Papa John's actually came out with a crust that I haven't tried yet. So I figured what better time to try it than today. And that would be the garlic 5-cheese crust. Honestly, it looks pretty tasty. Let's go ahead and take a closer look before I dive in. So I went ahead and saved some time and already put on the Parmesan and pepper. But here is a look at the crust. And I gotta say, it's looking pretty tasty. Pretty tasty. We got some seasoning there, a little bit more cheese. Honestly, I'm surprised there's not as much cheese on that side as there is on this side, but whatever. As long as it tastes good, I'm down. With that said, let's go ahead and dive in. All right, so I already got the cheese and pepper on it. All that's left to do is dive in. So let's go ahead and grab ourselves a slice here. We'll get a nice little well-rounded slice. I was gonna get a plate, whatever. I'll eat over the box. I'm not sharing this with anybody. So whatever. Anywho, let's go ahead and dive in. Cheers. So of course, the Papa John's pizza tastes exactly what you would expect to. Papa John's pizza flavor. What we're really here for is the crust. Okay, we're here for that. All that nice crispy cheese. Let's go ahead and take a bite of that. All right, so here's a better look at that cheese. Honestly, it's really good. It has a cheesy pop to it. Cheddar, Asiago. I honestly have no idea what kind of cheeses they use on this, but I can taste it. And it that's what's important, is that it's not just some fluff, whatever, and that it actually has a presence on it. It's buttery, it's garlicky, it's really good. All right, so here's a slice from the other side of the pizza. And honestly, there's really not a lot of cheese on there, but I can see the garlic seasoning and it's buttery. So I'm gonna go ahead and take a bite of this side. Okay, definitely garlicky, a little buttery. The crust is well seasoned and it has a nice like crisp to it. I really like it. Definitely noticeable difference from their regular crust, I'd say. All right, so let's go ahead and try it with the Papa John's garlic dip. Definitely good. Honest, it's a little cool. It's not super melty like it usually is, but I don't care. It tastes delicious either. And for gigs, let's go ahead and eat some of this pizza with the pepperoni pepper. And some of the garlic butter dipping sauce while we're at it. I don't know about you guys, but this is like the only reason I would ever come to Papa John's. This thing, it's so good. All right, so what's the verdict? Papa John's 5-cheese garlic crust, bomb. Honestly, it's really tasty. You can taste the cheese. It gives everything a nice little crisp. I don't know about you guys. One of my favorite things on pizza is when you get a nice like cheese crisp. Obviously, it's not on the edge, which is how I like it the most. But even with it on top, it's still really good. It adds just an extra touch of flavor to it. The crust is a little buttery. It's a little bit seasoned. You know, Papa John's crust is very plain. It's a very plain crust, but it's good. It's a good crust, but it's plain. It's just bread You don't ever really get the cheese crisp to it. It's not buttery, it's dry. This, it's like they kind of baste it in like a butter, some sort of like butteriness. They baste it, put the seasoning on it. It's really good. It's really good. It's not, it just adds enough pop to where you're like, wow, this is good. I want to eat that crust. Papa John's crust, while super edible, it's also forgettable and easy to just be like, I'm not going to eat that crust. This is really good. I will say I do wish the cheese on the crust was a little bit more consistent. I don't know if they manually put that cheese on there or if the crust comes frozen, but they must manually do it because that wasn't really consistent. Doesn't matter, it still tastes really good. It kind of reminds me of this place that we used to have here called Hungry Howie's. We don't have them anymore. However, their whole deal was seasoned crusts. They seasoned their crusts. So you ordered a pizza, and during your pizza, they'd always ask you, what kind of crust would you like? They had ranch crust and Cajun crust and butter crust and all kinds of crust. Well, one of the crusts they did was a Asiago cheese crust. So the crust was cheese crusted in addition to the pizza, and they have put like a seasoning. It was delicious. It was so good to get this burnt cheese crisp all along the edge of your pizza. It was just phenomenal. This kind of reminds me of that. Unfortunately, we do not have any Hungry Howie's here in Oklahoma anymore. There was only a couple locations and they just didn't quite take off. But I guess it's more of like an East Coast, Southeast kind of thing. Well, anywho, this is probably the best thing I've had since that. And it was very reminiscent of that. So, all in all, super good. I paid, I think, like $10.99 for the pizza. Not bad. Not bad. One topping. You know. With that said, I did pay $9.99 for a medium Domino's pizza last week, and that was killer. It had multiple toppings, extra cheese, all that for a medium pan pizza for $9.99. This one topping for $10.99. So value, but it's a large. So value wise, I don't know. You know, kind of. Papa John's always leans a little bit pricier than everybody else, but it was good. Would eat again. Not disappointed. This is a perfect Friday night meal to go along with Friday night football. So I'm happy. I'm a happy customer. So on that note, what do you think about this video? Did you like it? Is this a pizza that you have tried? Would you try it? Are you going to try it? Let me know in the comments down below. If you don't like it, don't like this pizza, don't like me, that's fine too. Let me know why in the comments down below. Leave a dislike, like the video. I'll take either one. Either one. It's interaction. Engagement is good. So maybe share the video if you think it's cool. Hey, look at this pizza. We should eat it. Please. You know, it makes sense. You could do that. If you're really cool, you could subscribe. I'd appreciate that. You know, I'd love to see you around in other videos. So on that note, I'm going to go ahead and finish up the rest of my dinner. I appreciate you for checking out this video. I hope to see you around. Seriously, you're awesome. Your time is valuable. I value you and your time. Thank you for spending some of it on me. And until next time, peace.